In the heart of the ancient kingdom of Eldoria, nestled between whispering woods and soaring mountains, lived a king named Alaric. He wasn't known for his vast armies or his overflowing treasury, but for a simple, unadorned silver ring he wore on his right hand. This was no ordinary ring. It was the king's ring, an heirloom passed down through generations, said to hold the very soul of the kingdom. Legend claimed that as long as the ring remained with the rightful ruler, Eldoria would prosper, its fields fertile and its people content. King Alaric was a just and kind ruler, beloved by all. He would often walk among his people, not in royal robes, but in the simple attire of a common man, listening to their hopes and troubles. The silver ring, plain as it was, became a symbol of his connection to them, a silent promise of his dedication. But one fateful morning, the unthinkable happened. The king awoke to find the ring gone. A cold dread, sharper than any winter frost, seized his heart. The ring wasn't just a piece of metal. It was the kingdom's anchor. Panic spread through the castle like a wildfire. Guards searched every nook and cranny, from the highest turret to the deepest dungeon. But the ring had vanished without a trace. As news rippled through Eldoria, a subtle change began. The sky seemed a little grayer, the laughter of children a little quieter. A shadow of unease fell upon the land. King Alaric, distraught, addressed his people. "The heart of our kingdom is lost," he announced, his voice heavy with sorrow. "I offer a reward beyond measure to whoever can return the king's ring to its rightful place." Knights in shining armor, cunning merchants, and hopeful adventurers from every corner of the realm answered the call. They searched the treacherous Shadowfen marshes, delved into the forgotten crystal caves, and even consulted the enigmatic oracle of the Whispering Peaks, yet all returned empty-handed, their spirits as weary as their feet. The kingdom's hope began to dwindle among the king's subjects was a young woman named Elara. She wasn't a knight or a noble, but a humble baker, known for her warm heart and even warmer bread. She had grown up on stories of the ring's magic, and seeing the gloom descend upon her home pained her deeply. She didn't seek the reward. She sought to restore the light to her kingdom. While others searched far and wide, Elara decided to look closer to home, believing the answer wasn't in some distant, mythical place. She began her search in the most overlooked places within the castle walls. She spoke to the stable hands, the kitchen maids, and the gardeners, listening to their stories from the day the ring disappeared. She learned that on that morning, a young, frightened stable boy named Finn had been tasked with delivering a basket of fresh laundry to the king's chambers. He was new and known for being clumsy and easily startled. Elara found Finn hiding in the hayloft, his eyes wide with fear. Gently, she coaxed the story out of him. He confessed that as he entered the king's chambers, a sudden gust of wind from an open window had slammed the door shut. The loud bang startled him so badly that he dropped the laundry basket. Mortified, he had hastily gathered everything, not noticing that the king's ring, which had been resting on a bedside table, had fallen and become entangled in a linen sheet. Together, they rushed to the castle laundry. With trembling hands, they unfolded the sheets from that morning's watch, and there, nestled within the folds of a white linen cloth, was the simple, unadorned silver ring. It shone with a soft, gentle light, as if relieved to be found. Its return was not the result of a grand quest or a heroic battle, but of simple observation, kindness, and paying attention to the small, forgotten details. When Elara and Finn presented the ring to King Alaric, a wave of relief washed over his face, so profound it brought tears to his eyes. He didn't scold the boy, but placed a reassuring hand on his shoulder. He then turned to Elara, his voice filled with gratitude. "You have shown us all a great truth today. The king declared, "Sometimes the greatest treasures are not found by looking to the distant horizon, but by carefully examining what is right in front of us. Your wisdom is worth more than all the gold in my treasury." Alara refused any reward, asking only that the king remember that the strength of Eldoria wasn't just in a magical object, but in the kindness and integrity of its people, no matter how humble. From that day on, King Alaric ruled with renewed wisdom. He understood that true magic wasn't confined to an ancient heirloom, but lived in the hearts of people like Alara in compassion, in paying attention, and in the quiet courage to do the right thing. And so, the legend of the Lost King's Ring was retold, not as a tale of quests and monsters, but as a reminder that a kingdom's true heart beats within its people. The simple silver ring remained a powerful symbol, but now it represented something more, the profound truth that sometimes the most extraordinary solutions come from the most ordinary of places. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the kingdom of Eldoria. If you enjoyed this story, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more tales from magical lands. We'd love to have you as part of our community. See you in the next story.